Hello everyone, happy 20th anniversary to Titan AE. Yeah, I feel old. Today is the 20th anniversary of Titan AE, and yeah, I saw this film with my father when I was 9 years old. It came out 20 years ago today, but I didn't see it until July. I actually saw it the day before I saw the original X-Men. And let me tell you, I absolutely love this film. It needs a Blu-ray release. It's only been released on VHS and DVD, and it's one of the last of the Fox animated films. You know, it's from the director of Anastasia. Don Bluth and Gary Goldman directed this film. They also did Secret of Nim, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, A Troll in Central Park. So many classic animated films from the 90s, An American Tail, and it's no wonder why I love this film. I first discovered this film on HBO. They had the HBO First Look, and I fell in love with the making. The trailers to the film had Higher by Creed, and that's another thing this film has. It has an awesome soundtrack, but I remember seeing the voice actors, seeing Bill Pullman. He was just off of Independence Day, and I was like, I really want to see this. This looks like a cool movie that blends 2D animation with 3D animation. And unfortunately, this film did not do very well at the box office. It was a flop, and because of that, Fox canceled their animation studios and ended up going with like three-dimensional animations such as Robots and Ice Age. This was also the first film to be transmitted to a cinema digitally. And yeah, it was quite an innovative film at the time, and I loved it. It's also one of the most intense PG films. You may wonder, what is Titan AE about? Well, for those who haven't seen it, it's pretty much about the destruction of Earth. It opens up, and we see the character of Kale. He's a young kid. His father's there, voiced by Ron Perlman. And it's pretty much the destruction of Earth. They're escaping. He escapes from these aliens called the Dredge. They attack Earth and pretty much destroy it. A dark opening. We fast forward years later to when Kel is a teenager, and he's voiced by Matt Damon. And Kel, to some degree, looks a lot like Matt Damon from the late 90s, early 2000s. Kel's father gave him a ring to some coordinates, a map that locates this ship called the Titan that can have the power to reshape and rebuild a new Earth. So humans, they're pretty much almost extinct now, living in space with all these other alien races. And the Dredge want to find the Titan before he does. There's a lot of characters here. There's romance and there's double crosses, but I love the story here. A traditional science fiction film, a hero's journey, so to speak. In addition to Matt Damon, we have Drew Barrymore, Bill Pullman, John Leguizamo in his first voiceover role, with Janine Garofalo, Nathan Lane. You also have the voice of Tone Loc. That's right, Funky Cole Medina, Wild Thing, the guy from Ace Ventura himself. Overall, I absolutely love this film. This is an amazing film. Again, Creed is on the soundtrack. You also have Cosmic Castaway, It's My Turn to Fly. Power Man 5000's on this with It's All Over. The music in this movie is just awesome. I love the effects, the ships, the designs. It's truly an original movie. The front of this cover says, this is the one Star Wars fans have been waiting for. There's another cover that had like Star Wars meets The Matrix, and it's pretty much like those two rolled into one. This is totally like a Gen X animated story in the way that like Bam Beyond was Gen X. I really love this film. And it's such a shame that we haven't had a proper HD release. Hopefully with Disney taking over Fox, we'll get a re-release, or maybe it'll be on Disney+. There are some prequel books that tied in the overall narrative from the opening intro to what's going on now in the film. There is a planned video game, but that was canceled due to the poor reception of this film. You can definitely tell it has a style of the animators from Anastasia. This was a film of my youth. 90s kids out there, people born in the early millennium. You may remember this film. Like for Christmas, I got this and X-Men on VHS. And those two films were pretty much a part of my childhood when I was 9 years old, going to 10 years old, from 2000 to 2001. Like, this was my 2000s. I absolutely love this film. It shaped me as a filmmaker and just storyteller and really inspired me. And overall, I think it's one of the most unique and original science fiction stories I've ever seen. Originally, it was meant to be in live action. I would love to see a live action remake of Titan AE. Overall, there's a lot of twists and turns, romance, and I like the struggle here. The Dredge felt threatening, you know? I always feel like they're gonna fail their mission when trying to rebuild Earth. The Dredge is after them, and they're this weird form of energy. They're just pure energy. The Dredge is pure energy. I give Titan AE a 5 out of 5 and an A+. It's one of the best, most underrated animated films I have ever seen. Anyways, for those out there who have seen Titan AE, you know how special this film is. Feel free down in the comments below to share your memories of when you first saw Titan AE. What are your favorite moments from the film? Feel free to share them down in the comments below. If you have never seen Titan AE, go ahead and go on YouTube, Amazon Video, whatever. Go to a thrift store if they're open in your area. Watch it. Get this and watch it. Seriously. Titan AE, Titan After Earth, is one of the most amazing animated sci-fi films you'll ever see. And totally check it out if you haven't. You can also follow me at Fred Film Fanatic on the Stardust app and Instagram. Feel free to check out these videos and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. May everyone stay safe and healthy out there. And yeah, happy anniversary to Titan AE. Till next time, everyone.